Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast, proudly brought to you by Little Caesars. All right, great deal right now. You can put 15 off 20 use 15 off 20, 15% off any $20 purchase or more purchase. And you can get in there also LCFREECC, free crazy combo with pizza purchase. All right, everybody out there, we need your help. We need you to keep doing it. You're doing a great job, but we need you to get out to Little Caesars. We need you there. We need you to be able to do this. All right, check it out. Don't be like Joseph and just make things up. All right, Shearer, joined by Jason Shearer. Hello, Jason Shearer. How are you doing today?
Splendid. I might have heat stroke, but I'm splendid.
You might have heat stroke? Well, yeah, I've been outside. I've been jet skiing.
Jet skiing on the water. I'm grinding with Arizona football in 108-degree weather.
Yeah. I've been on the boat and everything. It's been big. So, all right. So, we're going to talk about Gilbert Arenas at first. So I guess now Joseph was messaging me saying that Tommy still made the wrong decision. Braden Burries over Elijah Arenas. Personally, I think this is BS. No, I don't jet ski with my socks on. But personally, I think that it's BS. I don't believe that people should be getting arrested for things like that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And Tommy did not want a distraction. Tommy did not get the distraction.
I mean, look, Tommy didn't know this case was happening. I need to find out details about this case because it doesn't. There's other stuff going on. Like the other guys were charged with more. All Gilbert is charged with is the illegal. Like, what's the point? Like, he's gambling illegally. Like, it's weird.
And you really have the feds involved in this?
Yeah, it's a weird thing. But in terms of the distraction, yeah, like Tommy didn't want the distraction. And between the, obviously I'm not making light of the injury, but between the Elijah Arenas injury and now this, man, Arizona dodged a bullet. I mean, can you imagine just Arizona's roster? Just forget the bull crap.
Right.
Arizona's roster, Elijah would come in and the Braden Burries role, and then, well, shoot, just imagine Braden, knock on wood, Braden Burries gets hurt. He's out for the year.
Right.
This roster looks wild.
Drastically different.
Yeah, I mean, season over type of deal.
Yeah, so again, that's Joseph just being wrong. So I don't know what else to say to Joseph, but Joseph, you're allowed to be wrong. Also, so I'm hanging out with my cousin up here at Bass Lake, slumming it, and basically this guy is who Chief thought he was. He was it Servite? And he went to go play at USC. He was there with Keyshawn Johnson and Johnny Morton and all of them. But again, Servite's greatest, right? And again, Mike Luke did not play football at Servite. Okay, now, so there's that with Gilbert Arenas. Everybody in there very much appreciate you. Oh, $4.99 super snap from the great Andy Bryant. Looking for a hat. Yeah, I forgot the hat back in the hotel. But you know what? Still, sometimes you got to work feeling a little bit naked. All right, so let's get to Arizona football. We'll be talking a little WNBA later as well. Some funny things going on over in the association. But all right, football's here. How did they look? Does this look like a team that we can maybe pencil in as being maybe a championship contender?
Yeah, I mean, look, it took me 4 minutes to realize that this team may not lose the game. I mean, it just did you see what JJ Watt said about the practice stats, about reporters that keep practice stats?
No.
Like mocked them. He's like, really? Like there's report like, oh, this quarterback went 8 of 10 for 80. It's like,
yeah, like in drills.
Right. Like it's just dumb. It was good. You can't look, they're not in pads. I think the biggest thing you take away from the first day is some of the guys passing the eye test, some of the guys failing the eye test. And
who failed the eye test?
Well, I'll focus. You want me to tell you what guys passed it first?
Yeah, but real quick. I just want to get Philip, the great Philip, who has come to the watch parties. We love Philip. Joseph, we need to link up this football season to tailgate, bro. Well, that would mean that Joseph would have to leave the house.
Yeah, I can't do it. He can't do that.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, but anyways, go back for sure. What do you got?
Let's go passing. Wesley Yarborough is a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that there's 3 backs ahead of him, but he looks like he's a third-year college player. Like, no fat. I talked to Zoe. They were getting water. I was like, I got to ask you, Zoe, like, is this what he looked like in high school? And so I was like, no, he put on 3 pounds. So I was like, oh, well, in that case, he's 205 right now. Monster. I mean, just a physical, just ready to play right now. He passes the eye test out of the freshmen. A lot of the freshmen don't, to be blunt. they're just not big enough. And the good thing is they don't really need to play. Like Gio Richardson, I like the way he looks physically. He was here in the spring, but how much is he going to play? Myron, like there's guys like I'll just say like Gianni Edwards at cornerback is way too skinny right now.
Yeah.
Casey Brown at safety is way too skinny right now. Jackson Griffin, but there's other guys like Louis Akpa, the freshman, easily
the defensive end, like the 6'7", 250-pound guy.
No, that's Porter Patton.
Who's Louis Akpa?
Mike,
like
an offensive lineman from Northern California that the coaches said they were really high on. He was running with the second team. He's going to play this year as a true freshman. Like I absolutely think.
I thought Gio got hurt in his last high school game.
He is. He's cleared now. He's back.
Okay, well, man, it's a fast healer. Also, Trey Spivey with the catch of the day.
Yes. Eye test. Maze PC out of the freshman eye test. I think he has a chance to play. 6'3", like 270. So, I mean, it's not all negative. The one guy that really stood out physically, Siale Ulavi, who we mentioned the other day on the show, is an offensive lineman, 6'5", 230. I'm not exaggerating, Mike. His thigh is bigger than my head.
Really?
He's got the biggest thigh, and it's not necessarily in a good way. He's got to have some of the biggest legs I've ever seen.
Wow.
He doesn't move he doesn't move all that great. Like he's kind of out of shape right now, but my God, is this dude big? Like it is just ridiculous.
Yeah. So all right. So now we're gonna get to some of the real ones, but let's get some reads in here first, because then I want to talk about Noah, and then we're gonna go position by position. Let's get some reads in here though. All right, what do we got here? Talk to me. Oh, Comfort X HVAC, my friends. All right, now you might look at our friend Tony Gimino and say that guy is a putz. That guy is never happy about anything. Comfort X HVAC made him happy. That was what was so good about it. First-time clients get a free AZ12 shirt. And Sheer, honestly, I would probably break my AC if I could, just to be able to get that free AZ12 shirt.
I told Shelby, she was talking about the AC. I was like, look, just take a screwdriver and jam that thing because we need a free shirt.
We need a free shirt, absolutely. But go there, and again, don't be like Kobe L. Field, where Kobe L. Field is wandering around without air conditioning and all that stuff. Get with the folks at Comfort X HVAC, residential and commercial HVAC, expertise at affordable rates. ComfortXHVAC.com. Check it out. Boom. All right. Yeah. What do we got here? Sheer, I can't see you anywhere. Where are you? Sheer, I don't see you. I don't see you anywhere. Oh,
Miguel.
All right, Arizona Primary Eye Care. Whew. All right, now you might say to yourself, Mike, you look like an idiot. Well, I am an idiot, but guess what? I look better with those Tom Ford glasses that they gave me. Those things are amazing. And Shear's got some as well. They got a great July promo going on that's about to change. But 15-year anniversary, 50% off prescriptions, clear and sunglasses. Arizona Primary Eye Care, 60+ insurances accepted. Optical options to fit all budget styles and preferences. Perfect place to glow up. Get it? Sure, that's funny. That makes me laugh each time.
You're very funny, Michael.
Yeah, back the barnacle, baby. All right, check it out. Now, all right, so let's get to Noah Fafita. Noah Fafita is a Rack Day Ray. Are you getting new glasses? Nice. All right, Noah Fafita, Seth Daggy. Obviously, it's the first day, but what were the vibes like?
Good. I mean, Noah had a pick today. The thing is, like, and Daggy didn't really.
I think we have Chris Hunter's mother in here. Nice. We like Chris Hunter. We're going to talk about Chris Hunter.
Mrs. Hunter. I'll just talk about Chris Hunter right now, Mike. First play of practice, first team period, 7-on-7, whatever. Noah goes back and throws a 45-yard touchdown to Hunter. That was the first play. Yeah.
So I was talking with somebody after the show the other day about Chris Hunter, and he said he was listening to the show, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And then, but after I apologized to it, we started talking about Chris Hunter a little bit, and you know who this guy is. And he says, you follow recruiting pretty closely. And I said, yeah, not as much as Sheer. But he said, how did this Chris Hunter kid slip through the cracks? He said he comes from an area where everybody plays football. He's big. He's physical.
Loaded team too. Like his team is good. I don't know.
Loaded team. And he said a lot of times, like if a guy's like, they're from like some area where they don't have like they don't have air conditioning or like phone systems or something.
Foster Plumbing,
Right. Yes. Yeah. Foster Plumbing. Yes, exactly. But I thought it was a fair point. And it's not like he's one of these guys that you have to watch for like 5 hours and then you realize he's good. You watch him for like 5 seconds and you're like, oh, different.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we like this.
I don't know. I really don't. That's something that when he meets with the media, I don't know when that's going to be. I'd assume it'll be soon. I don't know. I will ask him. Because it is a good question. I don't have,
because don't you agree with that?
Yes. Like, and I mean, look, we're talking thousands and thousands of high school football players. But yes, in a town, in a school like that,
right.
Yes, absolutely.
We're glad to have him. Yeah. We're glad to have him.
Noah had a pick, but the pick was like, and Daggy didn't seem upset by it. The pick was almost like, no disrespect to the defense, but it was almost like they knew what was happening. There was no line. They were in pads. Aiden Gardens jumped the route. I like Gardens a lot. Would have been a pick 6, but other than that, Noah played really well. I thought Braden Locke played well too. It was a pretty solid day for the quarterbacks overall.
We see when I watch my big thing is, so when you watch Noah, and just talking with like some people around Noah and whatnot, they love Seth Daggy. They said it's been a very smooth transition. Everybody's on the same page. Did you get that? And again, I'm not back till next week, but did you get that vibe watching it that everybody's kind of on the same page?
Yeah, and I thought Daggy said something interesting when I talked to him yesterday. He said that one of the biggest things in this kind of vibes with the feeling last season is he had to get Noah comfortable enough to basically have a discussion where if Daggy said something, Noah wouldn't just say, yes, sir. Noah would ask questions or even say, yeah, I kind of disagree. That wasn't there last season, basically, what Daggy said.
Noah was coaching himself.
Right. And so he said, I can't, Daggy basically said, I cannot coach a quarterback unless I'm able to do that with him. And they've reached a point. They look to be on the same page. Noah looks comfortable out there. The offense was moving the ball well. Again, we'll know more when there's pads on. But it was a good first day for Noah.
Would you, an interesting way to describe it, because I was thinking about this the other day. Yes, it is a guy like Noah is, yes, Seth Daggy is the coach, but in a weird way, you almost want it to be a little bit of a partnership. Again, he's answering to Seth Daggy, but like you said, Seth Daggy doesn't want, like the kid that like you have in class or whatever, and you say something, and he just says, yes, sir, and you don't know if it's being
that's Daggy straight up said, I do not want a player like that.
Right. So, yeah. So I like that. And plus, Noah's a smart kid. I mean, going back and forth, I like that. There was something last year about having the OC too. Like, I just always felt like Noah was just kind of by himself. Like, and you don't get that vibe this year, because here's the other thing too about talking about Seth Daggy. Seth Daggy is Seth Daggy he knows that, this is going to be a big mark, good or bad, for Seth Daggy this year. If the offense looks good, he's going to really be a rising star in that. If it looks like it did last year, then guess what? That star is sitting with me.
I think there's value too. Like, I don't know if people realize this. Daggy was really freaking good in college. Like, when you look back, because I was looking at this earlier, like he ended his career like 3rd in Texas Tech history in yards, touchdowns, attempts, completions. Had a season where he threw 4,000 yards. Like, he was good in college. And I think there's value in that too, where Noah could say, I'm not just being taught by some schmuck. Like, this guy's been where I've been. And there
it's not like it's Mike Luke out there and he's just making like farting noises or something, it's good. Now, Back the A-Ray, I think, makes a great point. By the way, Back the A-Ray has some nice little things working in the hopper that we're very excited about.
Dude, did you see what Portland Timbers just said?
Oh, Ulave is listed at 409.
Like, he is
409 pounds.
Yeah,
that's too big. I don't care. That's too big.
He's too big. It might be accurate.
409. Yeah, that's too big. Plus, that's a heart attack. They got to check him. They got to check that out first.
I mean, he was struggling in like the weight. How you run to warm up? You run like down the field. Like, that was tough for him.
Yeah, no, that's I'm not counting on anything from him. Sorry. Hopefully. Now, Back the A-Ray, the great Back the A-Ray says Noah is best when he can play without overthinking it. This allows him to get in a flow state. Can't wait to see it on Saturdays. I agree with that. The other thing that I think too that's going to be interesting here is I think last year there got to a point, and I think that was also a case a little bit with Chris Hunter, but when Chris Hunter emerged, but it was like, when in doubt, I'm just throwing it up to T-Mac. Now, you started to see Chris Hunter get involved a little bit later in the season. Our guy Jeremiah Patterson just didn't quite get there. But, you know.
He had a catch today. He had one catch today.
Jeremiah Patterson?
He had one catch, but, man, it was a good catch.
Oh, yeah, that's all we care about.
It was one catch, but gosh darn, it was one more than some other guys.
Yeah, all right. But you look at the line this year, the receivers, and I think there's a lot to be said for having some guys that aren't T-Mac, because let's be honest, nobody's T-Mac. But at the same time, you've got a lot of guys that I think are more than good enough to play, and I think that's how it's exciting.
Yeah, I like the wide receiver room a lot. I will not back off that. Won't do.
You're standing strong in the face of adversity, my friend.
You may be able to get me to back off some other positions, whatever. I'm not backing off wide receivers. They are good. Chris Hudson is good. Chris Hunter is good. Wysong, Watley, Spivey was great today. Like, this unit is absolutely.
Wait a second. You mean newcomer Javin Watley?
Yeah, God. That's an inside joke. But you know who else looks the part too? So there's this kid named Landon Kelsey who had offers.
Kelsey.
He had offers out of high school, and I don't know what happened, but basically I don't want to call him a walk-on because there are no walk-ons anymore, but basically he's a walk-on, right?
Yeah.
The kid is huge. Like,
right.
he's 6'4", 210 pounds, Mike.
6'4",
like I looked at him like, oh, the hell is that? Like, from across the field, and it's
is he a white guy? Is he a white guy?
A little bit of both, I believe. A little bit of both.
Okay, all right, cool. All right. Portland's own Landon Kelsey. Oh, for Portland Timbers. By the
way, huge, like legit 6'4". Tight ends, we'll get to. I know everybody wants to know about the tight ends. We'll get to
Ben White, obviously. Yeah. Now, Portland Timbers, some very exciting.
Ben keeps texting me.
Big shout out news. Big shout out. I don't know if you posted on Twitter or not, but good personal news for Portland Timbers. Very happy for you, my man. All right. Now, also, Shaz, the great Shaz says, wait, Sam Olsen is still here? Yes, he's still here. And he says, great. So Burnett won't see the field. As a new sheriff in town here, I have no doubt that. What's that?
You want me to go into it? You go ahead. Sorry.
All right. Y'all let you go into it because your boots on the ground. I'm slumming it in Bass Lake.
Burnett's going to have to work his way up. I think that makes sense. You're not just going to say, hey, you're back starting. I would say right now, including Burnett, Powell's the best receiver on the team.
I like Powell. I've always liked Powell.
I think Tyler Powell. Now, this is funny too. They're trying really hard not to do it. Seth Dagey is trying really hard not to do it. But he is sneak dissing the hell out of Matt Atkins.
Good.
And what I mean by this, and Brent,
no, actually not good. I would sneak this because Matt Atkins was put in a situation where he was just in over his head. Like,
well, not just that. Forget play calling. What I mean is, Brent said this too. There is no more improved group from spring to now than tight ends. Like, the group looks good. Tyler Powell looks like he is going to play. I think Burnett will get there. Again, no team stuff. So, yeah, Olsen today was ahead of Burnett. I'm just going to say it. But there's no team stuff. And I think it's a matter of Burnett's going to be one or two. He just is. Right. But I think it's a matter of, look, this guy left. Now he comes back. Olsen's a good kid. Tried hard. Was here all spring, all that. Let's make Burnett work. But Burnett's absolutely going to be one of the top two.
All right, well, that's good. Sam Olsen needs to be – yeah, back the A-Ray says Ben White greater than Matt Atkins. That's funny. Okay, now, the offensive line, we'll get to that in a second. But first, we got to pay some bills. Back the bills. All right, now, listen, you're endorsing a lot of people out here, Sheer. You're endorsing Matt – you're not Matt Atkins. You're endorsing Seth Dagey. We're endorsing Chris Hunter. We're endorsing a lot of different folks. Andre Veras, get out of here. We're not endorsing you. I'm in Bass Lake. You can do what you want. Guess what? You could throw me 30 bats. Oh, by the way, there are geese everywhere here, these little wretched jerks. But I almost swore. Either way, now, you might say, Mike, why even have Andre Veras? Because I strongly recommend him, but I will not endorse him. Give Andre a call at 520-325-3456 and reference the AZ12 podcast for a complimentary initial meeting and check out us at longviewii.com. Do you feel like you're doing just okay? Hey, that's the story of my life. But you also want to get on the right track like Sheer. Let's create clarity around your goals and finances. Oh, that's a great point. Yeah, very good point there, Mr. Tyler Warden. We'll get to that. So, yeah, check it out. Andre Veras. We like Andre Veras. We will not endorse Andre Veras, though.
I have heard that Andre Veras is taking Sheer to dinner for his birthday to try to get him to endorse him.
Yeah, Cody's going to meet Andre Veras. It's an endorsement dinner on Saturday.
Sheer's turning 30 this week. Don't do it, Sheer.
I won't do it. He's going to try to get me all liquored up with margaritas. I won't.
Yeah, I know. We know what he's up to, and we don't want him to do it. And again, we got his birthday party coming up. I know what he's up to. Nice try. Not doing it.
Did you see this T-Mac catch from practice today?
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, that's you know what. We'll get to T-Mac. I almost said T-Mac. We'll get to T-Mac here in a second. All right, now Nova Home Loans, baby. All right, here's the deal. Ready to purchase or refinance your home? Take your shot with the Mooney team. Zach Mooney, NovaAZLoans.com, 520-230-5599. All right, here's the deal. Everybody scan this QR code. You want to be able to get a good home loan? Zach Mooney is the one to do it. Nova Home Loans, the Mooney team. Boom, check it out. Again, you will thank me later. Plus, you're helping out the community because the community is Nova, and Zach Mooney takes all these kids around playing basketball. Check it out. All right. Yes, never forget. I don't know, Joseph. I don't know that that's better. We'll see. All right. No, but either way, Joseph looks like an idiot right now.
Typical Joseph.
He just kept messaging me this morning. It was kind of weird saying that Tommy still made the wrong decision on Elijah Arenas. No, dude. No. Joseph looks silly. Okay. Cade and Luke. What do we know about Cade and Luke? What do we know about our guy, Fam2?
I didn't even know he was.
Are they even using a fullback?
He's a tight end now. He's not going to play. He's not playing.
Yeah, 5'11" tight end generally.
They should honestly move him to linebacker and see what happens.
Yeah, I would do that as well. Assuming everyone is healthy, give me Elijah over Braden. Yeah, Joseph's. You know what we're about to find out? Joseph is about to hate Braden Burries. And there's going to be really no reason for why he should hate Braden Burries, but he's going to hate Braden Burries. All right. So anyways, there's that. Now, as far as Noah Fafita goes, he looked good. You said the running backs look pretty good though, too. I like the running backs, and I've said it before, and you beat me up for it, but you're wrong. I think the running backs I think there are 7 across the board. Running backs are good.
Yeah, the running backs are good.
Hey, by the way, this guy played football at USC right here. Check it out. Servite High School in the house, baby. Yeah, Chandler. Right check it out. Yeah. All right. Yeah, real fun.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of them is out today. We're not allowed to say who. One of the younger players was out for whatever reason. But, yeah, I mean, they all look the part. Ricino has not an inch of fat on him. I mean, nothing. It's
I think you thought that Mahdi is going to be the starter. I think Ricino is going to.
No, it's Ricino.
You've changed your mind now.
Yeah, Zoe told him. So it's going to be Ricino, and they're going to go from there. But I think all 3 of these guys are going to get reps and carries. And I think Wesley Yarborough has a chance too. It's very funny the way Zoe coaches. He basically picks a player each day and just like rides them, like yells. Today was Ismail Mahdi. He was just screaming at him, pad level, this and that. Tomorrow it'll be someone else. But yeah, Ricino's the starter.
Oh, people are now comparing Joseph to Chief. That's what you get for going that far out there.
It's fair. I get
That's
it.
what you get. I don't know, Joseph. Okay, yeah. Hold on. You see the Houston Professor? I don't even want to get into that. Okay, nice try, Kobe. I almost read that, but yeah, no, I don't know. It's a good idea. Okay, now, as far as the offensive line, though, girthy. Now, you said this guy that's 800 pounds or whatever. There's no way he's going to play, right? Oh, I got to ask. I'll ask that next, Timbers. Go ahead. Sure.
What?
Is that guy that's 800 pounds?
I thought no. I mean, okay. I'd love maybe put him on like small yardage situations. Put him like inside.
Who is running with the ones on the offensive line?
We're not. So this is a rule. This is a new rule. We're not allowed to tell you positions. I can tell you 1s, 2s, and 3s, but I think you could figure it out.
Can I ask you a question? Where is Chuba?
Chuba was with the 2s to start, and then by the end of practice, he was with the 1s.
Oh, I can tell you that Chuba's going to force his way into the lineup, isn't he?
One offensive lineman who you aren't a big fan of has changed positions and was inside today, which was very intriguing. He's getting an extended look.
Would this guy be a transfer from Oregon?
I cannot confirm or deny that, but that Shuba is basically with the ones. DeCambra, Bounds was the replacement for Rhino, Buchanan. Nothing surprising.
All right, now TJ Van Martyr with a very good question. When is I am curious, what is David Kelly going to pull this camp? Because it's generally something. There's always.
I'll say this: Brett is awesome. Brett Gleason, the new SID.
Man, we love Brett.
I mean, just absolutely fantastic. So, and the rules they're fair. So basically, it's like if an injury happens, we can't say it. If a guy's not playing, we can't really say it, but you can kind of gather, right? Yeah. Right, like you kind of know. I can tell you all the starting wide receivers, but I can't tell you this guy's at X and this guy's at Z. But again, you could know. Right. Like if I'm saying, right, like I just told you the first team offensive line, you know who's where. That will absolutely be broken.
Has there ever been by David Kelly? Oh, for sure. No, for sure. Yeah. We need to get like a Kelly counter or something where he just gets everybody in the media in trouble for
Kobe, I can't talk about scheme at all. I can say that what you are talking about, the 4-2-5 was obviously run. There were different looks. What Danny Gonzalez says, I don't care, whatever. The 4-2-5 and the 3-3-5 are being practiced. I don't know what the base is, but they were practicing that. There's a lot of movement. It's a very different defense. The 3-3-5 is a thing that was practiced today.
Was Wilson, was his hand on the ground then when they were going with the 4?
With the 4? The 4-2-5?
4-2-5, yeah.
There were times, yes.
Okay. All right. Because I think a lot of that, I'm going to be very interested to see what happens here with Riley Wilson, because I think ideally, and again, he's not going to be nearly this player. I know that, but I think ideally you want to kind of use him like Scooby Wright was, where you basically just say, we want you to go and find the quarterback.
Yeah. Danny, look, it's funny because like we're not allowed to report things, but we talked to Danny Gonzalez tomorrow and he's going to tell us all this stuff because we'll ask him. So it's like, whatever. In the 3-3-5, you're Max Harris, Tay Brown, and then Riley Wilson or Chase Kennedy. I think that goes without saying. That's right, your 3. The other one might have his hand, whatever. It'll work. The problem is that you just have no depth. Like if one guy gets hurt, it ain't working anymore.
All right, now we got to talk about something that Kobe L. Field said right here. But first, let's get to a couple reads here. Maybe they're assuming these opponents are here watching the AZ12 podcast. Duh, dude. Okay, yeah, we do want those. Yeah. All right, now, Green Valley Decorative Rock. Back the rock. Rock, rock, rock. Welcome to the rock. Oh, that's good. 2 convenient locations, Tucson plus Green Valley. Sheer, just like Andre Veras has been pushing us for years to endorse him, and we won't do it. We stood strong for Green Valley Decorative Rock. And there were times when the scaffolding looked like it was going to fall on us, but we stood strong and we gave it the middle finger and we said, no, Green Valley Decorative Rock, you are in Tucson. And people know at this point, get in there, Green Valley Decorative Rock. Check it out, right, Skier?
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you check it out? Give me a reason.
Give me a reason. Yeah, Kobe L. Field says, imagine opposing coaches tuning into this show to scout Arizona and hearing all the reads and like fart noises and stuff. But Green Valley Decorative Rock, professionalism at its finest. All right. And again, Benson, Sierra Vista, west to Marana, south to Nogales, north to Oracle. Boom. Check it out. RJ's Frozen Cactus. All right. Now we got the great Dennis Walsh in here. Dennis, there's actually a plane landing strip here in Bass Lake. I was wondering if you've ever landed here with a Bert before. There's a lot of rich people here, so I assumed you might have taken him here. But either way, they have a landing spot. That parking lot is just massive. Pre-game at RJ's, then ride share to the game. 100+ craft beers, $2 deals, pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. Red hot sports ice cold beer. I'll never get that one right. No bad seats in the house. It is really, really good. You will like it. Again, check it out. Now, Joseph said he was going to come to a lot of these events. He never came to any of them. Kobe L. Field, the great Kobe L. Field, came to them because he's a real one. Joseph got into the parking lot and was just amazed by it and said, I can just stay here and not talk with anyone. It's so big. And he just stayed there. But either way, check it out. RJ's Frozen Cactus, red hot sports, and ice cold beer. All right. I got to be there with, I got to tell, here's the update with Kobe L. Field and the Arizona baseball Twitter account. I am of the belief, and Sheer, tell me if I'm wrong, and we'll get back to here in a second.
I know what you're going to say, and you're right.
I am of the belief that Kobe L. Field did something incredibly
Yes.
bad at some point.
Yes. There's
Because
no Brett is he's just too nice of a guy.
Brett Gleason is literally one of the coolest people you will ever. And by the way, Arizona football, the biggest improvement they might have made this entire offseason was going from what they had to Brett Gleason. That was big.
No comment.
What's that?
No comment.
Yeah, but it was big. I'll take all the heat for it. But either way, the fact that Brett Gleason says, I need to talk to you in person about this, I am very curious when I get back to talk about Mr. L. Thiel and what possibly might have occurred here. But I'm going to try. I'll try to get you back in there, Kobe, but I've got to talk with the big man in office. So there it is. All right. So this is going to be great. Watch Kobe's Kobe. I can't even imagine what he must have been doing. So I actually am.
I think it turns out Kobe forgot he got drunk and sent nudes by accident.
Yeah, he's sending nudes to the Arizona account or something.
Chappelle has the nudes of Kobe in his.
Yeah. All right, Portland Timbers.
That rumor, actually.
Thank you, Portland Timbers. All right, Chase Kennedy being 240 pounds. Is this crap? Is this not true?
He looks bigger. He's not 240 pounds.
So he's like 208 now.
No, I'd say he's 230 or so. I just talked to. 230. I'm talking to Brett right now, and he said, "Don't do weights yet. Do weights tomorrow because some of these numbers don't add up." So we'll see. We'll see.
Message him, and I don't think he'll care about this. Say we're currently talking about how Kobe can't get unblocked by the Arizona baseball account.
We're discussing you on the show right now, and
we got your back.
We're supporting you.
Yes. All right. I'm curious how he remembers. They remember something. I mean, something happened. But either way, that's kind of where I'm at though with it. Now, as far as what are you gonna say, Sheer?
Nothing.
All right. Yeah. All right. Now the backup quarterback situation. Oh, Douglas Wallen, I saw your tweet. I'm going to get that after the show. Appreciate you, Douglas. All right. Now the backup quarterback situation is going to be Lockie.
Yeah, easily. He looked good today.
Right.
He's not bad. I really get the impression that Daggy likes him. Sawyer's not ready. Sawyer had to play a couple plays. He's not ready. So
Sawyer Robertson, or no, that's not his.
Sawyer Anderson. He's not ready.
I think he has a lock on the position.
Yeah, it's Noah and it's Locke and three's not even in the picture. One guy that impressed me at quarterback and not even his throwing is Luke Halgo, the new guy. Mm-hmm. He was really picking Noah's brain today, which I thought was impressive for a guy, especially that. And I'm not saying he's going to play here, but for a guy that is 100% not playing this year, he would keep going up to Noah, and Noah would tell him about reads and stuff like that. And I thought it was impressive.
I see. I would be stunned if he ever plays here, but I like hearing stuff like that.
He has great size too. He's a big kid.
Well, no, he's 6'6". He doesn't have any girth, but he's legitimately 6'6".
He's a big kid, so it'll be interesting.
Like Mook. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, like Mook. I actually like that. He had some good offers at Higley. I don't think those were legit offers though. Weren't those offers that were when he was in
yeah, but
yeah, it is what it is. Well, we'll claim the offers. Back the offers. But Oregon's all right. So now moving over to the defensive side of the football. Obviously, there's something here that I think we need to address that has not been addressed. We need to talk about it. Moving over to the loss of Chuba on the D line. Was it as glaring as it probably sounds from afar?
Look, you're making fun of Chuba.
I am not making fun of Chuba. I am not making. Chuba is the culture warrior. Chuba is what BBN was 2 years ago.
Chuba's a really good dude. It's hard he's just such a nice guy. Talked to him yesterday. It was funny. He played offensive line. I got some history from him yesterday. And he was a really good interview. So he actually played O-line at Pauley. And he was like, I was like, you played against some bad dudes in that time. He's like, well, yeah, we played against the JT Daniels modern day team, who was just ridiculous. And he's like, I played D-line a little bit. And he goes, I go to UC Davis, and this will remind you of Russell Davis, Mike. I go to UC Davis, and I go to my position group, which is the O-line, and the UC Davis coaches go, no, you're going to the D-line. And he's like, and he goes, since then, he didn't play the O-line. But now, it in a way, I think O-line might wind up being his more natural position than defensive line. Physically, he's in the best shape he's been in. I think that is. And he even said when he first came to Arizona, he was like 300 and 80 pounds. Like he was just way too
And his
big.
calves are like the size of like a
Yeah. He looks to be in better shape. We'll see. We'll see. It would not surprise me at all. I expect him to start on the O-line.
Is Chuba the heart and soul of Arizona football? Let's just get to the point right now.
He's well liked, man. He really liked. You won't hear it. Yeah, he's really, really well liked. He's very active with visitors and all that.
Did I tell you when I was standing next to Chuba at Illegal Pete's and I wanted to say something and then I cowered out because I knew that he could like basically take my head and throw it in the trash if he wanted to?
Yeah. Good dude.
Yeah, I wimped out. Yeah, he's a big guy. All right, so we want that to work. Now, the defensive line.
So the defensive line.
Timbers, address Timbers' point. He says Brent's mentioning Trey Smith.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Is that
I don't know why he meant. I don't. He didn't do it once today. Trey Smith did not line up inside.
Why would they put him inside?
No pads or anything like that. I think Danny Gonzalez is going to do some weird stuff, especially because I don't think they have all the horses, right?
Well,
so what you need to do is you need to confuse opposing defenses. And again, like, I don't want to take anything from Dwayne Aquina, but what you saw was what you got, right? Like, you knew Arizona was playing dime. This guy is guarding this. I think it's going to be a lot of confusion, stuff like that with Danny. I don't believe Trey Smith is ever going to line up inside unless there's an injury. Today, it was Tia Savea, Deshaun McKnight, and a guy that looked pretty good today. First day, no pads, blah, blah, blah. Leroy Palu is probably a guy we're not talking about enough in terms of how
Who
much.
is Leroy Palu?
No, he's a guy that your boy Rich Rod wanted. Your boy Rich Rod.
Well, then you got me so. There's one specific thing. He can't be 208 pounds.
No, he's a large man.
Okay.
They have him listed in the updated roster. I don't know how much they have him listed. I'm gonna look at it right now. He's a large man though. Let me see if they updated his weight. 6'3", 300.
Oh, like me.
Yeah, very similar to you, JUCO kid. He looks the part. I don't know how good he is, but he looks the part. I don't believe. In order for Trey Smith to line up inside, I think something went terribly wrong.
All right, I want to talk about Aiden Garnes here, but first we got to get some reads in. Oh, and we also got audio. We got video. Chuba gets more commercials. Do we need to get Chuba big time NIL?
We need to get Chuba on the show.
Should we have AZ12 prep? Should that be our first NIL athlete, Chuba?
I don't see why not.
Chuba, I will offer you chicken wings. Now you are okay, but all right.
Okay,
Cody, what do we have? Back the reads, Cody. Come on.
I've been working on getting all of our reads into this format here. So we have a new one today.
Oh my, that looks good. What is this? Like an Easter sandwich on the right? This looks fantastic.
This is a sample of their catering. This is a catering picture.
Why is it all right? Well, this is for all the people listening in the audio only. You guys are really missing out seeing the two best looking men in the Southwest watching this show, but whatever. Yeah, I don't blame it. I'd hide my lady too. All right, but either way, look at this thing. This Baggins thing. This looks amazing. Got all these tasty little sandwiches, and again, you got all these. Why are there like sunflowers all throughout it?
To make it look pretty, dude.
Well, you're not eating the sunflowers.
You don't know. Who are you to judge? Who are you to judge what I'll eat?
Yeah, that's a good point. Now we should put. Hey, Cody, at some point, can you get a graphic of Dennis Walsh that we can just post for the Baggins commercials? I actually think that's a good idea. All right.
It's not bad at all.
12 Arizona locations. Yummy in my tummy. Oh, look at Dennis Walsh. Look at that. Is that pre-workout? Look at that. Is that pre-workout or post-workout?
Man,
it's a good thing Ben One White isn't watching right now. Man, he'd hog tie that guy and take his food as well. Check it out. All right. But either way. All right. Now.
Well,
Ben One White hog tying the great Dennis Walsh. All right.
Ben, you see what Ben threw on the court the other day? Unacceptable.
What's that?
You see what Ben threw on the court at that basketball game the other day?
We're going to get to what Ben threw on the court at that WNBA game. We saw you, Ben One White. Yeah, but either way, use code AZ12 for 15% off. Every sandwich comes with a chocolate chip cookie. Back the cookie. You like the cookie. Hey, do you think Chuba likes cookies?
I have one or two, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Locally owned and operated. Boom. Check it out. Join our VIP text club. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444. Okay. Now, that Easter sandwich. I like that thing. All right. AZ12 prep, baby. AZ12 prep. Oh, that's right. Oh, that sucks. All right. AZ12 still starting?
Ah.
All right. Oh, just text me. AZ12 prep though. Listen, if you have an aspiring kid in 2028 that is, that you're looking at him and you're like, you know what, this guy's good, my kid's good, but he needs a little bit of a grunge factor to him. He needs to be able to go someplace where they embrace cheating, they embrace the long hard slog, they embrace everything about it. AZ12 prep is it. Get in there and get these shirts right here. Now, we've gotten so many questions. Mr. Tyler Warden is our head coach. We've already got that. We've got the spiritual advisor, TJ Van Martyr, as well. We're working on some other coaches. But again, get in there and get these shirts right now because these things will go like hotcakes. These things are going to be like a platinum Beyonce.
This is good. Album.
I almost said like platinum Beyonce bra or something. But either way, check it out. Get these things right now. Great question by Shaz. Were there orange slices passed out at the practice today?
It was watermelon.
Oh, boo, 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 boo. All right, AZ12 prep. I ordered stickers. What? All right. We're going to talk about football here in just a second, but let's get back to I want to talk about Aiden Garnes here, but let's get back. I want to talk about something that we don't know where Ben One White is, and we think that people might be searching for him because we do have a great suspicion that he was at a WNBA game a couple nights ago.
Yeah. And he's, look, I asked. He did not deny it. He didn't confirm it, but he didn't clearly deny it either.
He had a permit? You have to have a permit to carry that thing? By the way, for everybody out there that doesn't know, a piece of anatomy was a piece of fake anatomy.
A pleasure device was thrown on the basketball court at a WNBA
exactly.
game.
But it was funny though on the game. They zoomed in on it.
That camera, dude, like if that happened, like something like that, a different game, like the camera guy zooming out. I'm not showing you. This WNBA cameraman, whoever it was like, I'm gonna zoom as close to this thing as I possibly could.
He zoomed all the way in, man.
It's like, dude, no.
He said, Max says that was Dwight Howard's. That's funny. All right. Mike,
Cody, play the tape. Play the film. Play the clips, Cody. Play the clips.
Back the clips.
Play the clips.
Look at this right
This
here.
was the Spivey play. I feel so bad for Gianni Edwards on this play. This poor freshman corner. He didn't know what was going on.
He looked a little bit like MGK against BYU.
Yeah, he didn't know where it was. He didn't know who he was guarding, and it's not his fault. Spivey beat him, but man, he really this ain't. That is one of those this ain't high school moments, dude.
By the way, Angel Antonio Chavez. I'm not going to read that, but with maybe the remark of the chat. So, anyways, I'm not reading that. This is a family-friendly show. Oh, here's T-Mac.
This is just what he does. I like how the Panthers count. It's like, well, you don't know how he do that. He's like, dude, he did it every single practice.
Well, no, I want to make so you know what? You know who's really going to look stupid in all of this is Todd McShay and Jed Fish and all those dummies that we're talking about. Remember when they're like, well, Tet did this, Tet did that.
Oh, was another thing. That was another thing. So Josh Miller, the tight ends coach, I was talking to him yesterday, and he's like, it was interesting because we were talking about depth, and he's like, Tanner McLaughlin said one of the things that hurt him the most at Arizona was there was no backup. Like Jed played him every single down. And he's like almost like T-Mac. And he goes, we watched all of T-Mac's film last year. And it's like, he's like, and then we heard Brett had said that like people said he was loafing. He's like, that dude wasn't loafing. He's exhausted. Right. He's like, he was being triple teamed every play and playing every single down. It's like, he's not loafing. He's just
still putting up numbers. Yeah. That's one of the
odd NFL guys that are like, he's loafing. He's taking plays off. No, that dude's tired as hell.
That was one of the oddest misinformation campaigns that I've ever seen come through. You've got this guy in T-Mac who is clearly a Pro Bowl type receiver. Great kid, works hard. And at the same time, they're like, well, with Jed, and this is how it was Jed that was pushing all this stuff. Like when McShay would say, well, with Tet, he would have Tet. Jed Fish was all over him. And now it's just, well, Tet was just doing whatever. Thanks.
And you know
Chief.
what's annoying about that stuff too? There isn't one person around the program that would have anything negative to say.
Well, right. But that's also where you know that Jed is trying to just get involved in stuff. Oh, I was talking. Oh, did I tell you something here? I was talking with a Washington fan up here. And and I was wearing an Arizona shirt. And I went up to him and I said, what do you think about fish? And I will say this man seemed to be a man of character. He said, I can't really put my finger on it. He said, but something about him comes off as very, very phony. And I said, yes. I said, you are a man. You are correct. And then he goes, and honestly, he says, I don't know how people are going to react if we go 7-5 again this year. And he says, and he said, make no mistake, I expect him to be going. And he was a pretty realistic fan. He said, I expect him to go 7-5. And then he asked me, and this was the best part. Oh, Valens, Little Caesars. Hey, real time that out there tonight, please. But he said, did he do this weird stuff in Arizona where like something could be working all game and he just decides, yeah, you know what, we're here. We're going to go with like a triple option reverse punt. And I said, yes, he did that. And he said, and then this is the best part. And I said, and then he said to me, he's like, yeah, where do you play again? I said, he did it. He was a tennis player. And then he looks at me and he shakes his head and he says, that explains a lot. And then we shook hands and moved on. But either way, it was just funny to see a Washington fan say there's just something that I find a little phony about him. Also, Jake, the Florida rumors are going to come out again. I don't believe he'll ever be in Florida. I don't.
No, there's something happened there. I don't know what, but
yeah,
something happened in Florida.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. I just thought I was spreading the good word about that. Okay, now, Chip, buddy. Oh, all right.
Brett did not answer me yet, by the way, and I was mid-conversation with him, and Brett literally left the conversation.
Yeah, Kobe Alfield, take that.
I was watching Arizona football clips, just to try to get in the mood for training camp the other day.
If you need clips to get in the mood for Arizona training camp, you're not a fan.
I was just getting ready for it. And I watched
to get in the mood. It might be one of the greatest lines ever in this show. Yeah, I just sat down and watched some clips of some stuff to get in the mood, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I watched some of the Alamo Bowl game, and the announcer actually calls him Tet in that game.
In the Alamo Bowl?
In the Alamo Bowl game.
Interesting. Well, I don't know what to say. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. What about Aiden Garnes? Is this our next Chris McAllister? Is this the shutdown guy we've been looking
at? Deal. They got a decision to make, man, because Traded Sukes was not full go. He was practicing, but he didn't do the team stuff. And then Garnes has a pick. It's like, what do you do? I would not be surprised if we see movement at one of the outside corner. I don't think that's as locked down as we think it is.
Interesting.
Because if Garnes is that good and Stukes is that good, why not move one of them to the outside?
I agree, man. I'm just saying.
Hey, Cole or Marquise Gross-Killebrew is coming off the bench.
Hey, MGK is a senior, right?
I believe so. He had a nice play today.
I like MGK. Also, is Javion Cole? What year is he? Is he a senior?
I
should know this.
So. The problem is, Mike, like these kids have been to like 19 different schools. So he's a redshirt junior.
Javion Cole?
Cole's a redshirt junior, and Gross-Killebrew is also. So they're both redshirt juniors.
You know, we are building depth at Arizona. And these guys, that's the thing about Arizona football that a lot of people don't really properly appreciate is the depth that is being accumulated here. Girthy depth. And that's
all I know is that this season, without it even happening yet, is just a minor setback for a major girthy depth-filled comeback.
Depth-filled comeback. Oh, who was the SEC coach that said girthy?
Hugh Freeze. Yeah.
Yes. Dude, the girth monsters are out. Okay, now, so all right, special teams. Back the A-Ray. The great Back the A-Ray mentioned this. Are we going with Medina Salgado or whatever, or Salgado Medina?
So it's between him and the Australian kid, Isaac Lovison, for punter. For kicker, I assume it'll be Medina. We didn't see kicks today, so we'll find out when we see kicks. But punter's open. Lovison had a great punt today. it's close. It's not going to be decided for a while.
See,
I
here's
would be
where-
very surprised, Tyler Warden, based on my discussions with Navar, that if Salgado Medina does both. I don't think he
Here's
likes
what I
that.
don't want, though. I always do. Every single school follows for this. Every single school follows for this like Australian stuff, where they're like, "Oh, this guy used to be a rugby kicker in the
Yeah, he's
outback."
good. This kid's good.
Man,
And
who was
he
that
looks
other
like a-
Australian guy from Oregon that you said was good? And he
Lachlan
sucked.
Bruce, not good. Not good. This guy's good.
Yeah, but you
can
said
see
he was
right
going to
away.
be good. He sucked.
You can see right away. This kid's
Hey, you
good.
want to know something funny? A guy DM'd me and he said, "Who are you to say these players suck?" He said, "They're way better than you." And I said, "Duh." And then he said, "Well, what if they said you suck?" And I said, "Go ahead. I don't care." Dummy. Yeah. it's just-
Idiots, pieces of crap, morons.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now
I'm pretty sure one of the basketball players did say you suck.
Well, that was true though.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Who that one?
Yeah.
Who that one came from? I don't really care. So Australians are always a good bet for punter. Yeah, but
and
Australia.
he's a big dude too.
What's that?
And the punter's he's a large man. Mike.
Yeah, no, they're always big. Those are big people out there. Like when
Yeah.
you see that, can you ride a kangaroo?
No, they'll beat the crap out of you.
No, I've always, somebody told me that when you like see a kangaroo in person, it's actually like really impressive because these things hop like so high on the ground. And no, DRF Sun said some mean things to me, but I will say that he actually retweeted me a while ago. Jackson, I see it. All right, Foster NIL incoming. Yeah, let's get some Ben One White reads in here. Mike is more upset about charity walk-ons talking trash about Delta. All right, Foster Plumbing, back the pipe, baby. Pipe. Now, the one thing about it is you're not going to see these kind of pipes thrown on a floor at a WNBA game. That's because these ones are there to fix
Oh my
things.
God.
Foster Plumbing, baby. All right, residential and commercial, licensed, bonded, and insured. Sewer line coating, point repairs, water heaters, drain cleaning, sewer inspections, gas, water, sewers. If you've got gas and you're thinking to yourself, man, I need this gas to turn off by 5 o'clock. Foster Plumbing says, don't worry about the gas. Just let it come when it's going to come because we have 24/7 service. 10% off, though. Here's the other thing. You get 10% off when you mention the AZ12 podcast. So what you got to do then is, even if you don't have a plumbing problem, get them out there and they'll take 10% off of the fee because, again, Foster Plumbing, plus it makes us look good. Quality work at a fair price. Check it out. Boom.
Oh my God! Look at that smile. This woman, my God.
This is now back to A-Ray with a compliment. I'll take a compliment. Mike is like a pinata. You get beat up and then spit out candy. I strive for that level of positive outlook, as does this woman right here, because she knows the championship package is on its way. Look at this woman. This is unbridled confidence, knowing the outcome of about what is to happen. Sheer, this is true.
I mean, look at her. She knows what's coming to her, you know?
Yeah, the championship package. She is ready for it. And again, it's only $19.97. A lot of times people have to pay like $8K or they have to try to get you drunk to get the championship package. Guess what? This woman does it. $19.97. It's a very, very good stuff. And again, dental implants at affordable rates. Land the freaking man with the master plan. Offers only necessary treatment. Again, if you're going in there, and you're saying to yourself, you're like, well, I don't really know because I want to keep my tongue. They tried to remove it last time. There'll be none of that at Aris Dental. Only necessary treatment. Check it out. Aris Dental, TucsonTeeth.com. Okay, we're back. Let's see. They just told her 2 more years of braces, which she loved. She's smiling because she was at the game and saw it firsthand. All right, you guys get your mind out of the gutter. We got a lot of creeps. We got a lot of creeps.
Yeah, this is a classy show, guys.
Yeah, it's a classy show. Okay, so you got that now, but you like Garnes though a great deal, correct?
Yes, he's had a very, very nice camp, and then today obviously started it well.
All right, now we got to talk a little bit Arizona basketball as well, because again, we know that we are a football school. Everybody knows that, but at the same time, every now and then we got to talk a little bit Arizona basketball. By the way, we're gonna have a show tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I will be traveling. It'll be me, Sheeran, Kobe L. Thiel. That'll be interesting. We're gonna confront this guy live on air and see how bad he looks. But Sheer, Junior County.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
I know. Junior County. He's really good. The U of A has offered him. Where do we stand with Junior County?
So at first we were told it would be difficult to land him in a Losey. It sounds like they believe that there's a shot they could get both. With that being said, UConn, Purdue, and Maryland are probably a little further down the road than Arizona.
Yeah. That means we won't get him. So anyways, that's our Junior County update for you. Well, if things change, we'll let you know. But I still want you guys have him in your top 5?
Huh?
What's he ranked now?
No, top 5. Definitely
Is he
not.
like top 30 or something?
I mean, he's top 30. He's not top 5. We have him at 27.
27? All right. Yeah. I want a Losey anyways, but I'll take County if he wants to come and be a. Hey, I got a question. Do they call him Senior County then?
Not calling him Adolf. Not calling him Adolf.
Man, that's tough. I give that kid a lot of credit. Credit.
Yeah.
We got to do a weekly high school sports segment. Yeah, I'll do it. Don't let the sisters win.
Yeah,
we should. We are going to do a high school segment. Hey, Cody, write that down because I'll never remember it. But we are going to do a high school segment. Yes, we're not letting the sisters take this over.
That's easy. I could do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but we're only going to cover teams that have. Oh, by the way, I saw that buddy of mine who coaches at Sal Point. Have you seen that kid at Sal Point? The kid that's going to be like a freshman?
No, but I've heard.
Holy
I know who you're talking about.
Dude, he is legitimately, I kid you not, legitimately 6'5", 280. He's huge. He's a girthy.
Same.
Yeah. There's not a lot of people that I look at and say, man, they're bigger than me. That is one of those folks. It's one of those rare folks out there, but he's huge. All right. Hey, by the way, you know that thing? Guess what I'm about to do this? Guess what I'm going to do this afternoon? You know that thing? I've already conquered the jet skiing. I'm not going to do the paragliding. I'll die doing that. Or the parasailing. But you know the
snorkeling.
No, I'm not going to do snorkeling. Yeah.
Water surfing.
Yeah, racing. No, what's that thing where you like hook yourself up to the back of the jet though, and then you like hold on like this?
Yeah. So, you're going gliding, water gliding.
Whatever it is, I'm doing that, man. And there was some guy.
Not water gliding. What is it?
No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called, but I'm doing that though. And you go like this.
Yeah, water gliding. All
right. So, anyways, I was looking up videos about the noodling. Is that what it's called? Noodling?
No. Mike, this feels dangerous. Is this a good idea?
Well,
this is a good idea.
So I was looking this up, and the first two things that I looked at is that the water skiing. Water skiing. That's what I think it is. Or water. I don't know. But that said,
are you on a board or are you 2 foot?
No. I'm on a ski going like this.
Yeah. So it's water ski. Yeah.
The first thing it said though it said tips not to break your neck.
Yeah, this feels like a bad idea for you.
Yeah, but you said that about water skiing, and I got out of there unscathed.
No, jet skiing is fine. All you're doing is riding in a vehicle.
Yeah,
this is a little iffy.
I don't know. Like I said, if I'm coming to you live from I don't think there's a hospital up here. Maybe I'll have to, or whatever. But if I have like a neck brace on, you'll know what happened. It probably won't be good. But on that note, though, also everybody get out there, Little Caesars. We got to have a big week at Little Caesars, everybody. We got to have a big week, everybody. And what we should talk about, what should we talk about tomorrow? Sure, Kobe Elkfield. But everybody get to Little Caesars. We got to have a big week here. We've done very good work, but we very much appreciate it. 15 off 20, 15% off any $20 or more purchase. LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with any purchase. Now, all right. So, Sheer, where can they find you doing your stuff?
WildcatAuthority.com and the Wildcat Scoop podcast. Ton of practice stuff up now and continuing.
Yeah, we're going to be talking practice tomorrow. We'll be confronting Kobe Elkfield in person. Also, Andy Bryant, I didn't lose my hat. I just left it at the hotel, but I appreciate the $5. You are the man. All right. I'm going to go outside and get sunburned and hopefully not die. And, real quick. Hey, you want to know something really funny? So we were driving up here. There was this guy and he was like in a pickup truck. And like when you get into Bass Lake, it's kind of like side roads and things like that. And everywhere I turn off or turn right, he was following me. I thought for a second it was Rich Carrillo.
I thought you were going to say it was a toe tickler.
No, no, no. I thought it was real. Oh, that might actually be the same person, although I think he would be tickling men. But at the same time, though, I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, is this it? And then it was like some park ranger, some docent or something.
Dude, that'd be
like
so cool if you got murdered by Riz Carrillo in the middle of Tahoe.
Oh, yeah, it'd be great. Yeah, no, not in Tahoe.
Not for you, Bass Lake, because like that murder in Bass Lake happened like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no. So again, I don't want it to happen, but either way, like, like
I also don't want it to happen. Yes.
What's that?
I also don't want you to be murdered.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. Should I join live from my car, show off the AC? No, dude. Nobody cares about the 200,008-mile thousand.
This dude puts a mini hand fan on the seat next to him, pretends like he has AC.
I love too when the one guy said when Kobe Alfield thought he was tricking people, and he took the picture of the Dodge or the Challenger, and then the guy's like, "Dude, just going up to somebody else's car and taking a picture of it doesn't mean it's yours." I thought about going and finding or just Googling a picture of a Maserati and just putting on there and saying, "Hey, Kobe, look what I also have."
Typical Kobe.
All right. On that note, though, we will be back with you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I will be coming to you live from I'm going to be in San Diego somewhere. But
Can you make it to San Diego by then?
What's that? I'm driving, so yeah, we'll make it to San Diego.
Oh, okay.
I drove us from Tahoe to Bass Lake because I didn't want to take 9 hours to get there. And guess what it did, Sheer? We took the appropriate amount of time. It didn't take 3 times longer.
What was it? Was it like 7 hours from Bass Lake to San Diego?
No, look that up right now. I think it's less than 5, though. I think it's like 4.5.
It's not less than 5.
It is. Look it up right now. I'm sure it is. Look it up. No, Bass Lake's a little farther south than I think you think.
Bass Lake to San Diego.
Yeah, it's like 5 hours.
6 hours and 17 minutes.
Is it 6 hours and 17 minutes?
That could be right now, though, because it's 400 miles.
400 miles. So if I go 80 miles an hour,
you could probably do it in 6 hours. It depends on time you leave, too.
I'll do it. Yeah, I got to get out of here early. All right. Now, hey, I do have a question, though. If there is a chance, because I do want to be on the show tomorrow, can you possibly do 7 instead of 6 if we're running a little late?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Kobe Alfield, you can do 7. I don't even need to ask. You're not busy. Okay, on that note, though, everybody out there, we very much appreciate you guys. You guys
I'd rather just do 7. Let's just make it 7.
Let's just make it 7. Everybody out there, 7 o'clock tomorrow, prime time with Mike Luke. Oh, prime time with Mike Luke and Jason Shear. How good is that?
Yeah.
Hodads and Tacos El Gordo in San Diego. Back the A-Ray, baby. Back the A-Ray. Dinner with AZ12. Hey, put that on the thumbnail. That's actually a really good idea. I'm sorry. I don't mean to put people down when I say that's actually a really good idea. It's just that I never have good ideas. So I generally, I don't know if I.
Cody's saying he doesn't know if he can do 7.
If you can't, I'll just run it. If you can't, I'll just run it. So
wait, Kobe, can you do 7? Kobe's going to pretend like he has a lot of
Kobe, we need you to do 7. You can do 7. Yeah, Kobe can do 7.
Kobe's going to be like, oh, guys, I'm so busy.
Yeah. Kobe's going to be doing 7. You guys are working around my schedule. Love it. That's what we're about. I used to live in Ocean Beach. Dude, Dennis Walsh, being able to fly from Ocean Beach.
Is good.
Hodabs is good. AZ12 After Dark. I like all of these options here. So either way, we're on at 7. You're on the East Coast.
Kobe, can you do 7?
Kobe, come on. Kobe already said. Kobe just messaged me and he said 7's fine. I don't know why he didn't just put it in the chat, but whatever. So anyways, Kobe's at 7 as well. All right. For the great Jason Shear, everybody go to Wildcat Authority. I am merely Mike Luke. We'll be back with you tomorrow at 7. And again, wish me well. I'm going water skiing, baby. Back to skiing.
Yeah, we'll do 6 if Cody. If Mike dies today, we'll do 6.
We'll do 6. If I pass away, then then it's going to be the Sheer. Then it's going to it's going to be Sheer and Kobe or whatever. But all right, TTFN, ta for now. I don't know what that is.